Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, guys. I know it's been a while. It's actually been like a couple months, and I'm so sorry for that. But I'm coming back at you with. Hold on, let me clip this mic. I'm coming back at you guys with not necessarily what I was going for, but something like that. And okay, so I wanted to share with you guys some of my what I have, books I have for my personal curriculum. Oh, let me turn those around so you can't see what they are. And then I have my journal, and I was going to go into what I use each of my notebooks for, and then my Bible, because I wanted to show you guys my new Bible. um, let's see. Okay, so first we're going to start off with my notebooks. I got this notebook from the DIA, Detroit Institute of Arts, and I love it so much. Like, look at the art on there. There was one with the Van Gogh Starry Night on it, but this one just spoke to me like way more because look at that. That's how I feel a lot of the time. And basically, in this notebook, in this journal, I just write like whatever. Like, I write like my YouTube ideas, my business ideas, my research for when I am doing like, because I'm working on making products, and I do research for those products that I want to make. And so I write down that in here, and then I write down everything like my thoughts, my problems, my solutions to my problems, and I try to go deep into my mind and just like spill out everything that I want to say into here. And my my purpose with this is I'm trying to get more comfortable with my own silence. Like, I feel like I'm always like on the phone with somebody or always talking to somebody, and I want to be able to be comfortable with my own silence, and I want to be able to in like sit alone and not feel lonely, you know? So that's that. And then next up is this notebook I just got for my grad party. My sister got it for me, and I've just been using it as my prayer notebook. And I've just been using it like I've only written 2 prayers in it, but I'm kind of thinking like I have like my prayer notebook like dedicated to my prayers, and then I have like these like little post-it notes that I have that I write my prayers on also, and then I like stick them in my Bible because I feel like when I stick them in my Bible, they're more likely to happen because I feel like it's a closer connection to God. And yeah, that's but I keep this near all times so that I can, if I ever have a prayer that I like, I feel like they're more genuine when I write them down, because instead of just saying them and forgetting about them, I feel like they're more genuine when I write them down. Okay. Next is my new Bible. I got it off of Amazon. On the back it says, "But the godly will flourish like palm trees and grow strong like elders of Lebanon, for they are transplanted to the Lord's own house, and they flourish in the courts of God." That's what the back says. And then there's this little gold leaf on the front. And then I have this like little like what's it called? Bookmark. And then I have this little cross paper clip that holds my prayer that I say before I start reading. And then I have like Bible emergency numbers right here. Oops. Yeah, I have little Bible emergency numbers. So like when you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling like sad, then you go to those numbers. And I've just started reading this Bible. So I'm literally I I've read the Bible, like I've read it from Genesis, and then I haven't read the whole thing. I've read Genesis, and then I've read John, and then I read Psalms, and I didn't finish any of those. I just like I was jumping from place to place, and now I feel like I have a dedicated reading plan. And so I'm in John right now, and as you can see, like I have like some things written down and some things highlighted, and I'm just trying to get like a better understanding of things. Like, I feel like when I write stuff down and like when I put it in my own words, I can better understand it. So that's that over there. And then let's get into these books I'm going to be reading. I can't tell you exactly what my game plan is, like when I want to read all these by. For sure by the end of the summer, but I really want to read these before then. So let's start with the one I'm most excited for. The one I'm well, okay, I won't say I'm most excited for this one. I'll just say like I've been wanting to read one of his books, and now that I actually finally got one, actually that's wrong. My friend gave me Pet Cemetery, and I could have read that, but I really wanted to read Misery first. So my first book is Misery by Stephen King, and I cannot wait to read this because I watched the movie and the movie was like it was funny. Like it wasn't really scary, but I heard reading the book is like really scary. So I cannot wait to read that. It's basically about a writer who gets into a car crash and then he's saved by his like number one fan of the books he's writing, and he's thinking about ending the series, and so she kidnaps him and like holds him hostage so that he keeps writing more in the series. Crazy, I know. Next, we have Fahrenheit 451. I'm actually not too sure what this is about. All I know is they burn books, which is why the matches are on the books, and it's like a very clever cover. But I cannot appreciate it fully because I have not read it yet. So yeah. Next we have Normal People by Sally Rooney. I don't know what this is about at all, but I know I was very intrigued by the fact that there are no quotation marks in it, so you don't really know when anyone's ever talking. I was very intrigued by that. So I am very intrigued by this book. And so I can't wait to read it. I'm kind of worried that there are no quotation marks in it. I'm kind of like scared that I'm going to not like it, but I'm going to try it out anyways. Next, we have My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Otessa Moshfegh. I don't know. But I think this is about a girl who lost her parents and then she just stays in her room and sleeps for a year straight. And it's not like she literally sleeps for a year straight, but it's like she is in such a deep depression that she does nothing but lay in her bed and stay at home for a year straight. And I feel like that's very interesting because you really get I wonder how it's like done. Like I wonder how like they dive into her mind and how her thought process. So I cannot wait to read this, and I and you know sometimes sad books are like literally like touch and go because like you don't want to get sad yourself, but I feel like a lot of sad books end up being like lessons. They end up being books that you can appreciate more than a happy book because of how real it is. You know what I mean? So yeah. Next up we have Speak. Speak. I love this movie so much with what's her name in it from Twilight? Um I can't think of her name. I don't know what it is. But it's one of my favorite sad movies. And it's basically about a girl and she goes to this party, she calls the cops on the party, and you'll see why um in the book or in the movie, whichever one you watch or read. Um and basically no one believes her and no one believes why she called the cops, and I don't really know how to explain it. Like she just goes at some point she just stops talking. Like she just goes through school not talking. And I think that's very interesting, very intriguing, you know? So, yeah. I know I haven't seen you guys in a while. So now that I'm done with all my little personal curriculum kind of and this is what I wanted to call my personal curriculum because I have a lot of like literary fiction, and I have some horror, and but I also have some like fiction, and and that's what I'm calling that. That's going to be my personal curriculum because this is my English personal curriculum, and I really want to like get into it and like annotate it, and like like move into it, like really like get into it. Like I don't know how else to say it. Like I really want to get into it. But I also want to talk to you guys about what you guys have missed. OMG. I have my nails done, but I chopped them off. So there's like acrylic on them, but like they're grown out and I cut them, so they look a mess right now. But I got my nails done for prom. I'll insert a photo right here. Um, I think I looked so cute like a princess, and I loved it. I think it was such a fun night. And also, you guys missed my graduation, which I'll also insert a picture right here. I graduated from high school. Um, I My mom decorated my cap and everything. It was like that's what I'll insert a picture of me with my cap and gown on. Yeah. Um. Also, I got a job. I work at a thrift store, and I work with my best friend Jada. I love her, and my friends that I haven't seen. I had my grad party, and my friends that I haven't seen in 3 years came, and it was such a fun time. Like it was so fun because I hadn't seen them in like 3 4 years. So it was like it just warmed my heart that they came. Like it made me so happy. And then my cousin came. I love my cousin. And but yeah, um, everything, everything, all my books. I think the book I'm going to start with is Misery. I think I'm going to start with Misery, and I think I'm going to start reading this. And I am honestly so excited because I really want to read it, and I will probably do a reading vlog on this because why not? It's my first Stephen King book. Like I probably should do a reading vlog on this, and then I will come back with more writing vlogs because I love writing, and I've been trying to write more because usually I only write like when I'm sad. And I've been trying to write more like consistently so that it's not like something I associate with being sad because I love writing. I don't want it to just be like a thing I do when I'm sad. And um yeah, so I'll more writing vlogs to come, more reading vlogs to come. And yeah, I will be a lot more consistent. I'm going to try to post at least once a week, maybe twice. And I don't know, I saw somebody at my job and she was recording a TikTok, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, do you do TikTok?" And she was like, "Yeah." I've been trying to get into it because I don't really see any TikTokers, like famous TikTokers, like from here where I live, or like that look like me, or like I was like, "Okay, cool, I do YouTube." And she was like, "Well, this is I'm your sign." My best friend was like, "This is my sign to do TikTokers, to do to do TikToks. So now I'm your sign to make more YouTube videos." And I really took that to heart because she really was my sign to make more YouTube videos because I haven't posted in months, and I really need to get to posting. So I am going to do the dishes upstairs, edit this video, post it, and then get to brainstorming on what my next video can be. And I'm gonna write, probably I'm gonna read a little bit. So I think my next video is gonna be a reading vlog. Actually, don't hold me to that. It might not be my next video, it might be a couple videos later. Because sometimes lately it's been taking me a long time to read. Like it's been taking me a long time to read. And also let me know if this mic works. I don't know why I just got loud. Let me know if this mic works because I love it. It's so cute and pink. And I love it. I don't know. Um but anyways, I will see you guys later in the next video. I love you guys so much. Kisses, hand heart. Bye.